Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and I'm gonna make this quick because I have to go check on my food. I'm making the burritos again that I made. They are so good. They are not just regular they're beef and bean burritos, frozen ones, but I put chicken rice and melted Mexican cheese all on them, and they are so good. So freaking good. I've got to get my mom to get some more of that cheese because I'm down to the last bit I've got. So, yeah. Anyway. Dang. My mom hasn't come down yet, but then again, usually when she takes a shower, she, goes on ahead and gets dressed and ready for the day anyway. Anyway, I've actually got to take... Did I take a shower last night? Yes I did. I almost forgot. Did I? No, I didn't. I had to think for a second. I was like, wait, did I do that yesterday? Or the day before? I couldn't remember if I had taken a shower that day. But... yeah, I took a shower Friday, and I took one the day before I go to work. Okay. Okay. Because I was trying to remember if I needed to take one or not, because if I took one yesterday, then I don't have to take one today. But I didn't. Because I spent most of my time recording. And, yeah, Konosuba Season 2, Episode 3. They end up going into a dungeon. And... to open up a new passage that someone had discovered, and thus they're the first ones in the tunnel. And it's apparently a dungeon they had picked clean before. So... Kazuma ended up picking up a skill where he can see in the dark called Foresight, and he's got enemy detection. So he can detect enemies as well. And Akko goes down with him, but they have Megumin stay back because, well, they can't have her using explosion, because if they do, more than likely the dungeon will collapse around them. So it's best that they don't have her come down there. Anyway, while they're down there, apparently Akko can see in the dark as well, and when they go through the new passage... apparently there's a lot of undead in there. And she ends up proving herself more as a goddess in this episode, because she essentially puts to rest all the undead spirits, and all that, and turns undead essentially a lot in this episode. And they actually end up running into some gremlins, which Kazuma kills, and they almost get caught by a mimic, which I found hilarious because, yeah, in D&D, you gotta be very careful about treasure chests, because if you find one, it could possibly be a mimic, and it almost was, because Aqua found a chest, and Kazuma thankfully stops her, and he was like, wait, is that a mimic? And then he says, enemy detection thing's going off, and he picks up a rock and throws it at the chest, and like we thought, it gets eaten by the mimic. So, yeah, it was a mimic. Like I thought, and I was like, wow, they actually put that in the show. And... they end up finding the main room where the arch-wizard who actually made the dungeon is still residing. He is a lich now. And at first I thought they were going to have to fight him. But no, he's actually a nice guy. He tells his story about how he was an archwizard to a king, and he wanted to marry one of the king's concubines that wasn't treated well, because, he loves her. And she loved him, but the king refused, so he took her and they left. And they had to go on the run for a while, and while they were there, they ended up hiding out in, I guess, the dungeon that he made. And, we find that his wife actually died from natural causes, and he's been taking care of her dead body ever since. And we see, how much in love he is with his wife, and he actually asked Aqua to purify him so he can go on and get to rest and be with his wife again. And she lets him know to ask Eris to reincarnate him so he can be with his wife. Apparently, she thinks that his wife would have gotten reincarnated as well, so I guess we'll never know if that happened or not, because that she purifies him and sends him on his way. And Cosmo remarks about how much of a guy she actually appears to be in this episode because, well, she normally doesn't appear to be that way. She just acts like a bumbling idiot at times. And we actually find out that the reason all the undead are there is because they're attracted to her holy power. And so is her father. They got attacked by all those undead. And Cosmo just, he just takes this opportunity to just go, lurk, and he just leaves. Because he hates the fact that they got attacked by all the undead because of Aqua. So he might not have had as much trouble had he gone by himself, actually. Anyway. But yeah, they grabbed the treasure that Kale left them, which actually looks like a lot. It probably would fetch a lot of money. So they might be able to pay off a little bit of their debt because he ended up buying rounds of drinks for everybody in the freaking tavern. Unintentionally. Anyway, I'm gonna go check on my food, and I will see everybody next time.